Hey guys, long time no see. Sorry about that. I've got something a little different this week. I spent the last couple of weekends pulling apart and repairing my Commodore 1541 floppy drive to use with my C64 over there. Now it was full of dust and the belt needed to be replaced, but it's in pretty good nick for how old it is. So I thought, well, what can I do to test this out? I don't actually own any Commodore games on floppy. So I thought, well, let's try a demo. And one of my favourite PC demos is Second Reality, which I'm sure you've all seen. It's the Future Crew demo for DOS. Makes extensive use of the Gus sound card. And there's a Commodore 64 port, which I have never actually seen before. So thought I'd give it a test run. One of the things about the 1541 that separates it from, well, air quotes, modern 5¼ inch drives is that it's actually single-sided. So you can put it in the disc, use it, flip it over, get some more use out of it. Unfortunately, all of my blank 5¼ are double-sided. Well, they're designed to be used in double-sided drives. So they only have a notch on the right to mark it as being a read-write disc as opposed to a read-only disc. So I had to cut a notch in the left there, so that when you flip the disc over, there's a notch on the right. Clever. Before we can write the images to the floppies, they need to be formatted as Commodore discs. So to do that, we connect the Commodore to the 1541 drive, boot it up, and type in this command. Takes a couple of minutes. And that's finished. We'll get the ready prompt with the flashing cursor telling us that everything's A-OK. Now we can write the images. The format process needs to be done on both sides as well. So the exact same command again will work. Just move the cursor up and push enter to repeat it after flipping the disk over in the drive. So back on the Windows PC, I have the floppy drive switched on and connected to the PC with the XE1541 cable, which is very easy to make yourself. I'll put a link to the instructions in the description. We'll start up the software that I use to write the floppies, which is called Star Commander, which I will fire up now. And as you can see, it's a very Norton Commander style interface. So let's go ahead and find that file. Okay, so there's the image of side 1 and side 2. So we'll hit the key combination to write that, which is Alt F5, I believe. Yep. Copy to drive number 8, which is the standard drive number. And all those other things are okay on their default. And it starts writing the image to the floppy. Takes a couple of minutes, and then we flip the disk over and write the side 2 image. Now we'll turn the disk over and write the other side. So we'll move down to the other image, Alt F5 again, and enter. Alright, the disk is finished writing. Let's flip it back over and load it up. Okay, looks like our floppy loaded successfully, which is a good sign. I've just turned down the lights so that I get a nice clear view of what's on screen. Let's run this sucker. Try using SID for sound card. Don't know that we have any other choices, but oh. Base memory 64. Ah, that was cool. I hope that hope you captured that. Auto start demo 1. Oh, it looks like the DOS one. Gravis ultrasound? Well, no. Don't have one of those. Soundblaster Pro. SID. Cool. I guess that's what that message earlier meant. Let's enter, I guess. There we go. I guess it sounds kind of like the DOS version. Just turn the volume down a little. Ah, listen to those 8-bit arpeggios. Awesome. It's all there. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's loading from the floppy. I suppose in the DOS version that doesn't happen. Now here we go.
Get down.
go, please insert disk, side 2. I don't know if you can read that on there, but that's what she says. Oh wow, that was quick.
transmission. Transmission.
Well, I have to say that is surprisingly faithful to the original DOS demo. I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. Wow. I am without words. And all on a 360k floppy disk, and with 64 kilobytes of RAM. Kilobytes of RAM, not megabytes. That's insane. Well, that's my Commodore 64 running Second Reality. After writing the floppies from my PC. I've been doing a few other things lately that have sort of gotten in the way of me delivering an episode. Sort of last weekend, I've been trying to fix my ZX Spectrum. It just stopped working. I bought a new motherboard, and even with the combined parts of the two, I've just not had any sort of luck. So I'm probably going to have to buy a new one of those, which is a real shame because they're getting rare and they're getting expensive. But that's just me ranting a bit about what I've been doing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch up next time.